Have you ever wondered if what you felt was actually love? Or maybe you were never really in love at all? The line between real love and just infatuation is thin. But the difference? It's everything. Some people spend years together and still never feel the real thing. Could that be you? Today we're diving into 10 signs you were never really in love. Some of these might surprise you. Others might hit a little too close to home, but they'll all make you think. So let's talk about it. Sign 1. You rush into things too fast. You meet someone, sparks fly, you're hooked. Next thing you know, you're already picturing your wedding day. Sound familiar? If you're moving way too fast in the early days, chances are you're in love with the idea of them, not the real person. Love takes time. Infatuation, that runs on fast forward. And when you're daydreaming about forever after just a few texts or dates, that's not deep emotional connection. That's fantasy. Real love grows with patience. It's not about butterflies on day one. It's about building something solid. So, are you falling for them or just rushing to fill a void? Sign 2. You expect perfection. Do you get upset when they mess up, act out, or just be human? Like, how dare they not be perfect 24/7, right? If you're constantly frustrated that they don't live up to your expectations, you might be idolizing them, not loving them. Infatuation needs the illusion of perfection. Love, it happens in the messy parts. When you really love someone, you embrace the flaws, you work through the bad, you celebrate the good, together. So think, are you seeing them for who they are or who you wish they were? Sign 3. You can't be yourself around them. Real love feels safe. You don't have to act, impress, or filter everything you say. But if you're constantly worried about sounding dumb, if you feel like you have to hold back parts of who you are, that's not love, that's fear. Love creates space to be vulnerable, to laugh, mess up, speak your truth, without panic. So ask yourself, can you fully be you around them, or are you just putting on a show? Sign 4. You're pulling away more and more. At first it was all fire, texts all day, can't wait to see you energy. But lately, you're dodging their calls, making excuses, canceling plans. Choosing friends, family, your pet, literally anything else instead? That's a sign, and your gut's trying to talk to you. Love doesn't mean being obsessed 24/7, but it does mean wanting to show up for each other. So are you growing together or quietly growing apart? Sign 5. Your mind is somewhere else. You're with them, but your brain's miles away. Thinking about work, your weekend, or honestly, just hoping this date ends soon. That kind of detachment, it's emotional distance. And it shows you're not fully in it. When you love someone, you pay attention. You notice the small stuff. You care when they're off. If you're mentally checked out, your heart might already be gone. Sign 6. You feel more anxious than calm. Love isn't supposed to feel like constant stress. It shouldn't leave you sleepless, anxious, or full of dread. If you feel on edge when you're with them, worried about what to say, how to act, if they'll approve, that's not love, it's anxiety in disguise. Love gives you peace. Even during tough times, you should feel safe being you. So ask yourself, do they bring you calm or chaos? Sign 7. You don't really care how they feel. Do you actually care how they're doing, or are their emotions just background noise? If you're not checking in when they're upset, or you tune out when things get real, you're probably not emotionally invested. Love pays attention. It leans in when things get hard. If you're just going through the motions, it might not be love you're feeling. Sign 8. You're trying to change them. You love them, but only if they change. Maybe they'd be perfect if they dressed differently. Talked less, posted less, had different friends. Sound familiar? That's not love. That's trying to mold someone to fit your idea of right. Real love doesn't try to fix people. It accepts them, flaws and all. So be honest, do you love them? Or the version you keep trying to create? Sign 9. You feel lonely even when you're with them. Ever been with someone and still felt totally alone? Like there's a wall between you, even sitting side by side. When love is missing, connection fades, conversations feel forced, silences feel heavy. You're not a team, you're just two people in the same space. Love bridges that silence. But if being with them makes you feel more alone than when you're by yourself, it's time to check your heart. Sign 10. You're only staying because you're scared to be alone. Let's be real. Loneliness sucks. But staying in a relationship just to avoid it, that's fear, not love. If the only reason you haven't walked away is because the silence scares you more than their presence, then you're not staying for the right reasons. You deserve a love that lights you up, not one that just fills time. So tell me, have you ever truly been in love? Or were you just holding on to the idea of love? These signs aren't here to shame you. They're here to help you reflect and grow. If this video gave you something to think about, drop a like. It really helps us out. Leave a comment below. Which sign hit you the hardest? We'd love to hear your thoughts. And hey, don't forget to subscribe for more videos about love, self-awareness, and everything in between. Take care of your heart, and we'll see you in the next one.